Hello and welcome back to Sweet Acre Koi Farm. This is Chris. Today we're going to be doing a review on a POPOSOAP solar pond filter. This is the 20-watt pump. And you're going to see whether I liked it or didn't like it. Honest review coming right up. There we go. Now that we've got it out of the box, let's take a look and see what we got. There we go. All right, you're gonna get this box covering the filtration, and there is your solar panel, and it comes with the hose. Yeah, so let's get this out of the box so we can see what we got going on. All right, let's get this over here. And after you pop up these nice clips, and they're nice and tight. These clips that you have here, they are nice and tight. They hold nice and tight on there. I like that. Then you have your filters. You get 2 filters with them. And you get a bag of bio balls, which is really nice. And all of your different attachments for the different size fountains. Bell fountain. Yeah, I'm going to try the bell fountain first. That's the one I'm more interested in. So we'll go through the different fountain heads that they offer. But here's the pump. Let's get that out. There we go. There is your pump. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Let's get that out of the box real quick. So there's your pump. Now we have it all set up. So I have the pump in here. I've put the attachment on it to get it ready. We have our bio balls in here already. I'm going to go ahead and add BioHome later after I do the demonstration of how this works. So it will have additional biomedia put in there. But you have your fine filter, which you want to put in first, and then your coarse. And there's a rubber stopper right in here. Here, let me show you what it looks like so you know what you're looking at. There you go. That's a rubber stopper, spongy stopper, whatever you want to call it. But that holds your pipe still and steady. So that way it's not flopping all over. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to make your attachment. You're going to go ahead and attach that and that together. So we'll get it all set up outside by the bog. And then that way you'll see what I'm talking about. And you do not want, let me put that over here. You do not want to attach your solar panel until you have your box in the water and submerged. Then and only then do you want to go ahead and make your attachment to the solar panel, because your pump is going to be running dry while you're messing around with that. So we're going to make sure that we get that filter box in the bog, in the water, and then plug that in. So I'll meet you out there. All right, we're going to go ahead. I'm not exactly sure how deep I'm going to need this, so we're going to start out with raising it just a little. There we go. And we're going to set her down on that. Okay. Make sure that's straight up. All right. Yeah, we're going to make sure we get all the air out of it. There we go. I think I'm going to need a rock to go on that to help weigh that down. We have a rock here. I don't know if that's going to be strong enough. Just not going to be strong enough. Yay. So let me try to weigh this down some more. I have major buoyancy issues. Okay, because I'm personally having issues with getting the filter box to stay underwater. It keeps wanting to float. I am going to add my biohome, and hopefully that will help the problem. And I don't understand why it's not wanting to float. I mean, why it is wanting to float, I don't really know, but this should definitely help. And there we go. Okay, now we have everything in. Get some water in it. There we go. There. Success. See? Yeah, it needed that extra weight to stay down under the water. Okay. Yeah, why is this not doing it right? There you go. Oh, I'm blocking the sun. There you go. So you can see it gives a really good bubble. It works really well. This would definitely be here. This would definitely be a feature that you would have to use only when the sun is out. Because the minute you block the sun, as you can see right here, I'm blocking the panel. As soon as you block it, it stops. As soon as you move away from it, it starts. So it has to have absolute full sun. But as far as a cute little feature for when the sun's up, that's, you know, I mean, it's free. It's not plugged in. It's using the power of the sun, which I really like. And it's a nice little feature for, like I said, like a patio pond or another pond. I have a place for this in mind. And come spring, I will show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and set up a pond right here. And I did not want to use electricity to run it. But it's going to be very minimal stocked with maybe some gambias. Those are the mosquito fish. Stuff like that. It's mostly going to be a decorative pond. And a place where the fish can, or the birds can go drink and not drink all around my bog. And I'm hoping to draw them that way. So this would be a really good product to use if you're wanting to do like a bird bath or even filter, like I said, a very small pond that has a very tiny bioload. Yeah, this is a good little product. I mean, for the price point, you can't beat it. It's got a nice huge panel, and I mean, I can't really comment on how well it filters because I'm not using it for that. I would imagine running it throughout the day, and then, you know, after about maybe a week, pulling it out and cleaning the filtration. You can see how much it's getting out. You can see by the water as far as how clear it is. I can't do that right now. We're going into winter, and I don't have a pond set up to where I can run this for a month and give you that kind of feedback, but I will come spring. So I will do another product review as far as how well the filtration is and how good that works come spring. But as far as reviewing the features of the actual fountain, I absolutely love it. As far as reviewing, you know, what you get in the filter with the bio balls and the coarse and the fine pads, yeah, spot on. I mean, I think it's going to be a great little filter for a patio pond or bird bath or, you know, ornamental pond, whatever you're going to do. There are different also heads. As you can tell, I use the bell. The bell to me is the best for me because we live in a very windy area, and because of the way the bell is made, it can buck the wind a whole lot better than any fountain. So, yeah, the different fountain features, I can show you the different fountain features. I will go ahead and hook up each one so you can see the difference between the two. Okay, this is another fountain head. It shoots pretty high up. I would say that's probably a good 3 feet in the air. Okay, so let's check the other one. Okay, here we go. Let me spin this around. There you go. So there's the other one. Wow, that one shoots about 5 feet in the air. That's pretty high. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm spinning this around, and once you take it out of the sun, like that, and it doesn't see the sun anymore, it stops. So there you go. There we go. We're going to leave the bell back on. Going to spin that around. So there you go. As you can see, it's really easy to switch out each one of the fountain heads. It doesn't take but a second. Okay, for an external water feature, like a spitter, you would put this piece inside of the piping, okay? You would add it to the piping, and then you would put the other end of the hose here on your water feature, and this is closed, this is open. So you can actually take that piece, and if you have company coming over, whatever, you want to have the spitter on, you can turn your spitter on, and it will also run your fountain and the spitter. And on days that you just want your fountain to run, to filter and all that, then you can just leave your spitter off. So that's also a nice feature to have, or you can leave them both running, however you want to do it. But it's a great little pump. I mean, I love the pump. I love the solar panel. And what I would do is I would take that solar panel and not use the actual in-ground piece that they give you, but I would actually mount it all the way up on the top. So that's just me. And they do give you a mounting kit if you choose to do that, which is really nice. So, yay. I like that idea. But yeah, that's, sorry, I keep walking by it. I don't want to do that. But yeah, that's a good little handy pump right there. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. Okay, the fourth and last head feature that we need to talk about is simply if you take off the bell and you just have the pipe coming up and you'll have a bubble feature. So that's basically your fourth head, which however you want to do it. But you can see the sun is setting now and the pump doesn't want to work. So if I had it up top maybe, or somewhere off into the sun over there, it would work. But right now we are in shade, so we don't have the fountain running. But that being said, I still say that it's a good little pump. I like it, and I think it would be just fine, like if I had it up on a patio over here, or like I said, over on the slab over there. So we'll see what I wind up doing with it. But again, the filtration will follow that review next spring when I can hook it all up and get it all up and running. Okay, now we're going to review the pros and the cons of this filter. On the pro side, it's solar. Free to run when the sun's up. That's a no-brainer. That's a plus. It has really good strong flow when it's in full sun. Great, plus. Bio and mechanical filtration is included. That's a plus. Its compact design, it offers space for more media. For me, that's a plus. Now, on the con side, yeah, I don't like the idea that there's no battery that charges while the panel is in full sun. So that way, if a cloud goes by, it's not going to not function until the full sun comes back out. I don't like the idea that if it's going to be, I mean, if you get 3 days of rain, overcast, it's not going to run. It's not going to filter. It's not going to do its job. And to me, that's one thing the product should be able to do is function. And so that's a big con on my side. So that tells me that I personally would not use it for a pond for fish. Maybe rice fish or gambias in an ornamental pond where if you had zero filtration, they would still survive. So when the sun did come out and you did have your fountain running, it's just an added plus for aeration and extra filtration on those days. That would be perfect. And I think that's what this whole filter would be great for. It would not be ideal at all for putting it in a system in which I have. So keep that in mind. Well, this has been an awesome review. Thank you, POPOSOAP, for giving me the opportunity to try your 20-watt filter. At the end of the video, we're going to go ahead and show you POPOSOAP's 12-watt pump on Amazon for $62.99. And then we're also going to show you the 20-watt filter, which is what we just did. That one is on Amazon for $119.99. And also, they have a whopping 40-watt, yes, 2 solar panels. Oh, it looks like a good one. That one is $145.34 on Amazon. And we'll show you each one of those. So, I hope you enjoyed the review. I enjoyed the filter. I know it's going to be a good filter. I can see good things coming. Just make sure that you put that solar panel up where it gets the most sun. And you should be great. You should be good to go. And no electric bill. You can't beat that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the review. Until next time, everybody stay sweet.